It's flu season here, which means there's only one thing to do. Make chickpea noodle soup! Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everybody. What can cure you better of the flu than chickpea noodle soup? This is gonna be a warm, comforting soup, perfect for this time of year. So as always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. Now, first thing we're gonna do is chop up a large yellow onion, 2 carrots, and 2 cloves of garlic. So I said 2 carrots, but really you just need a cup of thinly sliced carrots. So that's why I grabbed 2. Just see what it does. Well, we used every bit of those 2 carrots, so make sure you get 2. Now it said to slice these onions thinly. Didn't say anything about dicing them, so that's what we're gonna do. And finally, we're gonna need 2 cups of baby bella or cremini mushrooms sliced. I already got the sliced ones because I'm being lazy tonight. Grab a soup pot, and we're gonna put it on a medium-high heat. Throw in your olive oil. While that's heating up, go ahead and grab your chickpeas and rinse them off. If you're using dry, go ahead and grab those. Throw in your carrots and your onion, and we're gonna saute this for about 10 minutes. Fun fact, making soba noodles is a Japanese tradition and includes only 2 ingredients, buckwheat flour and water. That's it. And buckwheat, surprisingly, is not related to the wheat family. It's actually more closely related to the rhubarb. That's all I got. That is a potent onion. Okay, so we need 2 cups of sliced mushrooms, and obviously all I needed was 1 package. 10 minutes is up. Now we're gonna grab our mirin. If you don't have mirin, then skip this step, but I do, so I'm going to. Add 2 tablespoons just to deglaze the pot a little bit. The next thing you wanna do is add 6 cups of either water or vegetable broth. Put in vegetable broth in because there's a lot more flavor in there than there is in water. And we're also going to add our chickpeas. And we're gonna cover this and bring to a boil. Make sure to turn the heat up, otherwise it'll take a long time. Now once this is boiling, we're gonna break our soba noodles into thirds, and we're gonna need 6 ounces. So if you get a package like this, it's pretty easy. Each of these little bundles are about 3 ounces. No, looks like someone's already done the job for me. Almost there. So we forgot to add the garlic and the mushrooms. I was wondering when we were gonna add those, and we were supposed to have added them already. So I think what I'm gonna do actually is saute them separately because I wanna make sure it gets the same taste. So we're just gonna saute them a little bit and throw them in here. That's what we're gonna do. Just add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit. I don't know how I skipped that because I also was not gonna add any of the herbs, and we also need to add those too. Sometimes this happens, and you know what? You just gotta make it work. Not the noodles. And all of the spices. Pepper, thyme, celery seed. And with the rosemary, we're supposed to crush in our fingers. Guess it's gonna release some of those delicious oils that are in there. Rosemary. And we're gonna saute this for 5 minutes. Smells good. So I don't think I've screwed up a recipe this badly in a long time. But somehow, I think it's all gonna work out. Alright, so we've cooked this for about 5 minutes. It's back here, take this off, dump this in here. Okay, now that we're at a boil, what we're gonna do is take our noodles, break them into thirds, like we said before, lower the heat to a medium, get it to a low boil. We're gonna cover it and cook for 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. I think this is gonna be good. Now, for our last ingredient that I didn't forget, we're gonna add the miso and stir until it's incorporated. Now, it didn't say this in the recipe, but you might want to help it along and just smash it a little bit. If you still find chunks of the miso, which I am. Now we want to taste just to see if it's got enough salt. I'm going to adjust accordingly. And if you want to, you can add a little bit more miso. We put 1/3 of a cup in, which seems like a lot. But if you wanted to have a little bit stronger of a taste or saltier, throw in some more miso if you want to. And I think that's good. Okay, I say that and then there's a big glob of miso. So we're not done yet. Let's try it. A little bit of everything. Nope, that's hot. It's good. It has a nice creamy taste. I think that miso is what gave it that extra creaminess at the end. The chickpeas are a nice addition. I would never have thought to put in a chicken noodle soup. And the mushrooms aren't bad either. You know how I feel about mushrooms. They're good. Overall, this is a good soup. It might need a little bit more salt, so I might add a dash more salt to it. Or if you want to, add a little bit more miso. Either one. But you know, a lot of times when you're sick and you want soup, you don't want it to be like super over flavorful. So this is pretty much perfect for that. It's not bland, so don't think that's what I'm saying. It's not bland at all. It just has good flavors, but it's not like over the top. This was overall a pretty easy recipe that you can't really screw up, because I sure didn't. But this is great for that. So it's great for a nice, easy soup, especially when you're not feeling that well. It is a great vegan chickpea noodle soup. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. Make sure to like if you did, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I will see you all next time.